What's going on, guys? You know what really grinds my gears? When people go to a Marvel movie and then leave before the credits are over. First of all, it's super disrespectful to all the best boys, grips, and the 900 special effects guys who worked on it. Also, there's end credit scenes! Have you been living under a rock? What are you thinking? I wanna stand up and just yell across the movie theater. Idiot! There's more! So today, we're taking every Marvel end credit scene before Captain America Civil War and putting them in order, leading up to our favorite, in a segment that we're calling Rank 'em. Number 17, maybe the worst end credit scene from possibly the worst of the MCU films, Captain America, the First Avenger. It's a clip from the Avengers saying that Captain America is gonna return in the Avengers. Yeah, duh. You know what? I should have left for that one. I could have beat the traffic. Coming in at number 16, Thor, The Dark World. Post-credits scene. Natalie Portman is sitting there all like, damn, Thor, you can't even send a text? That's some bullshit. And then boom, Thor shows up, and he and Natalie Portman's Jane Foster has some sweet, sweet makeout action. And then it cuts to a weird beast monster chasing birds around. That part was kind of forgettable. Kind of like Thor the Dark World. Next up, a post-credit scene from Ant-Man. Maybe Marvel's funniest movie and one of its driest end credit scenes. It's a clip from Civil War. Bucky has his super metal arm in some kind of vice, and then Falcon's standing there and he's like, hey, I know a guy.
I know a guy.
You think that guy's Ant-Man, the guy that we just watched in the movie and everything? It is. It's Ant-Man. Number 14, The Incredible Hulk. So Thunderbolt Ross is sitting in a bar just day drinking. He's probably pretty pissed off that he let the Hulk get away. Isn't that the same thing he gave the Avengers crap for in Civil War? Anyway, Tony Stark walks in and teases that he's putting a team together.
We're putting a team together.
First order of business. Replace brooding Ed Norton Hulk with lighthearted Mark Ruffalo Hulk. Number 13, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Post-credits scene. Bucky, the titular Winter Soldier himself, checks himself out at the Smithsonian Museum and learns what we all knew since Captain America, the First Avenger. What I want to know, what Bucky do after he went to the museum? Did he go to the Cheesecake Factory and then go hang out in the Apple store and not buy anything? I want to see a movie called Bucky's Day Out. Number 12, Iron Man 3. Tony reveals that he's been telling his story to Bruce Banner, justifying Shane Black's love of voiceover narration. Bruce Banner just sits there, doesn't Hulk out, kind of falls asleep.
I drifted.
Charming, but ultimately, I just remember sitting there being disappointed about the Mandarin. What was up with that Mandarin? Am I right? Number 11, Ant-Man, mid-credits scene. Hope Van Dyne. She checks out her wasp suit and gets a War Machine-like tease for the next movie.
It's about damn time.
All well and good, but I seem to remember the last time they did this, Terrence Howard got recast by Don Cheadle. Hang in there, Evangeline Lilly, and watch your back for Emily Blunt. Coming in hot at number 10, Thor, the first one. Stellan Skarsgård is being shown a blue cube that no one will find out about until Captain America. It's a Tesseract. And surprise! Loki is alive and mind-controlling him the whole time, putting the duration of Loki's death at about 8 minutes. I think the movie was over, and then afterwards someone was like, wait, we can't kill Loki. He's the only good villain in the Marvel Universe. All right, we're at number 9, and I'm starting to rethink all the time I spent waiting for these post-credit scenes. Some of them are not good. Up next, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. It's a mid-credit scene. We meet a dude named Strucker, cool name dude, who reveals that he has Loki's scepter and he's been experimenting on the twins, revealing Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
This is the age of miracles, Doctor.
I bet Quicksilver's gonna have a huge story arc throughout the MCU. Oh yeah, he died. Bet you didn't see that coming. How's my Sokovian accent? During college, I did a study abroad in Sokovia, so. Number 8, Thor 2, Electric Boogaloo. Just kidding. Thor, The Dark World. It's a mid-credit scene. Lady Sif and Volstagg drop off the Aether with the Collector. You know what? If I wasn't caught up on these movies, that would be a complete gibberish sentence. Anyway, Benicio del Toro debuts his silly outfit and bleached white hair, and we get our first confirmed Infinity Stone.
It is not wise to keep two Infinity Stones so close together.
This one is Iron Man 2. Agent Coulson is on the phone somewhere in the desert, and he found something. What is it? It's a hammer. Like this hammer? Exactly like this hammer. It's Thor's hammer, right? Cool reveal, but it's a teaser for a movie that we already knew was coming. The Loki movie, featuring Thor. Number 6, The Avengers, Age of Ultron. Thanos gets up out of a chair, puts on the Infinity Gauntlet, and says,
Fine, I'll do it myself.
okay, do it. Do anything. Because as of now, you've been around about as much as a deadbeat dad. I just really opened up a lot of my issues right there. Number 5, Guardians of the Galaxy, post-credit scene. This one gets highly ranked, largely because of the sheer cojones on this one. The Collector meets the much maligned Marvel character, Howard the Duck. And everyone expecting a tease for Age of Ultron goes, huh? If you haven't seen Howard the Duck, you got duck boobs in there. Gotta check it out just for the duck boobs.
Gross.
Number 4, The Avengers, mid-credits scene. This was the very first time we saw a mid-credits scene. Thanos turns around and smiles. This is pretty cool at the time. It was like, what, the first time we saw Thanos? But little did we know, it's like the most Thanos would do until the Infinity Wars. We need a little more Thanos. Number 3, Iron Man. Nick Fury shows up and teases the Avengers.
I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
This is the one that all but 2 of your friends missed, and that later inspired everybody to sit there on pins and needles for 5 minutes waiting for that other scene. And FYI, this is the only time when it's okay to look at your phone during a movie. Hey, best boys, no disrespect. You know you my best boys. Number 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, mid-credits scene. Baby Groot dances in his pot. No, not the biggest reveal in the world, but if you don't think Baby Groot dancing is adorable, then I am Groot. Which translates to, you're an asshole. Here it is, folks. Number 1, the top MCU post-credit scene of all time, The Avengers. The Avengers sit silently and eat shawarma. A callback to an earlier reference, a fun look at the aftermath of the destruction, funny, simple, effective, and led to a lot of nerds trying shawarma. Good times.
There's a shawarma joint about 2 blocks from here. I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
Well, that was a nice time. What did you think of our list? What would you have ranked higher than we did? What should have been way far down the list? Let us know in the comments section below. We want to know what you think. And if you stick around till after the end of this episode, there will not be a post-credit scene. I want to thank you for watching. I'm Hal Rudnick. Hit me up on Twitter. Bye-bye.
Watch as this accidental hit outgrossed Thor, Captain America, The Amazing Spider-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, every X-Men movie, and Batman v Superman, likely prompting a new wave of R-rated superhero films.
So, when Aquaman starts throwing out sperm whale jokes, you know who to thank.
Holy crap, Deadpool?
No, it's Rhythm Nation era Janet Jackson. Yeah, I'm motherfucking Deadpool.
Wow, you're showing up in your own honest trailer? That is so meta.